as an possible SPG techie. So be on the lookout for that. Those are primary targets.
Hopefully we have this problem figured out now. We are live on the actual first session, session 2, round 1. I guess while this kind of moves around, I'll go and start explaining the lore, and hopefully we restart again. But basically, just going over it really fast. The U.S. have a squad behind enemy lines, and the villagers of Malakabad decided to go and take them in underneath their arm and protect them. So basically, there's old that are fighting off the actual insurgents. So think of it as villagers protecting the U.S. troopers, not insurgents trying to kill them. Right?
The password is my lovely goat. My lovely goat is my password.
Sorry, I had to pull up chat real fast. So, INS gonna go and spawn anywhere around them and go ahead and attack them from really any direction they want. As you can see, these 4 rallies that are down on the outside, that's where the INS have spawned in and moving around to go and attack these US and I guess you can call them just villagers. Yeah. So for the assets for the US squad, they get 1 SL and 8 recruits. So they have the same amount. No, I think they only get 2 mags and they only get 1 bandage. So it is a little bit of a downside on them. And for the civilian squads, we get 1 elder, 1 doctor, and then the farmers and talesmen, or tradesmen. Sorry, not talesmen. And then for command, it's 1 elder. For the INS side, they get 1 AR, 1 LAT, 1 raider. Sorry, 2 raiders, 1 medic, and 2 scouts. On top of that, they get 2 discotechies and 1 SPG. So they are very, very strong. We got Silas here with an M16, shooting off at some insurgents right in front of him. Something you might also notice is when I go to my map, there is no map markers for these villagers, and that is because it is like that in the game for everyone. So all the villagers do not have map markers at all.
We're in contact to the southeast, about 200 meters.
These guys are not really wanting to move. However, from the south side, we got you get my speed up here. We got 1 squad just suppressing radio tower, and there's 2 squads to the direct north of Malakabad. They're being a great distraction force here. They're all out on the line though, and they're really close together. But keep in mind, they're only fighting guys with iron sight M16s, and they don't get any binos or anything like that. So the only way that these insurgents or the Americans can get any type of optics on target is if the US SL, not the villager, views them. I don't think. Yeah, we got 1 man who's down. That is it.
Yeah, fall back to the compound.
See, a lot of these insurgents are just kind of moving around right now and trying to determine where they want to be to position. Just so many different ways that these INS can move around right now, and it's going to be interesting to see what they do.
Sending frag round shortly. Just left. A little bit higher.
1, as soon as 3 gets in position north of Malakabad, you guys are going to start advancing.
We got a SBG techie way out here. over with Bikar. He's shooting at the guys, I believe, at Radio Tower. Lobbing shells down the range.
Try to come down about 50 meters. More left.
I don't think anyone has connected with that yet.
Yeah, keep up the fight. Maybe down a little bit. I don't have eyes anymore on.
That was good, but a little bit lower.
Oh, never mind. He nails one with the SPG. I don't know who it was. He's already given up. And it looks like there's also another person, Aethel, who's pretty much at minimum health. I don't know if they have their medic up to go ahead and heal him, but there's a lot of INS pretty far down health from them pulling off that radio tower.
A-frame west.
Again, those SPGs just really trying to prove their
Do we have friendlies in hotel?
their firepower going on.
Yes, A-frame.
Yeah, that's us, but we just moved out. We're in the compound now, wherever you guys.
Squad 4 is
Yeah, a lot of these insurgents, they're moving up in a manner where they are very, very well hidden.
Alright, we're on your
But they
position
still have a certain amount of their squads on the outside shooting in. It's a very good balance they're striking right now.
Copy.
Use any sandbags and wire that you might have.
What is the objective? The objective is the U.S. forces. They have retreated back to Malakabad, and they have taken a stronghold inside the compound in Gulf 7, you know, which is just the Malakabad area. And the villagers who are, you know, kind of here and there inside Kohat are there to protect them. So, with them being the villagers, they don't get any map markers, they don't get anything like that. They're the old INS skins, so it's really a confusing battlefield for anyone who's actually on the ground. We get these nice outlines to see, you know, who's red, who's blue, but on the ground, you gotta make sure that you're shooting at a friendly or you're shooting at an enemy, because otherwise you will most definitely team kill someone.
negative. I'm looking west, northwest, and straight north, and so far it's clear.
That rocket really killed me, man. Thank you.
We got INS Squad 1, the actual insurgents, not the villagers, moving up on the hill. I don't know if there's anyone that's going to be joining them. Check real fast here. It's like maybe Squad 3 doing something, but they got kind of held down on the hill. And everyone that was holding them back are retreating now at this point.
There's no way they're friendlies.
Yeah, Hotel 837 is definitely enemy.
Yeah, one time's enemy SL staring me down, or staring in my direction.
I think most of the INS are just falling back to
Almost there.
the main compound here. Bash over on YouTube saying looks complicated compared to earlier ops. Yeah, this is definitely one of the more complicated ops, but we wanted something that really throws in the wild card for everyone playing, as there's like two sets of insurgents really fighting, and then there's also US
Hey,
as
Commander,
well.
you know, I had 2 guys DC, one was my doctor.
But these INS forces are really fighting off the ground right now. Like they're fighting far back, and they're using their heavy weaponry. Like the Dishkos and the SPGs first, and then they're gonna get close. They do get raiders. So we can spot one here.
Negative.
Here's a scout
Okay, so if you
right over here. But I mean, all he does is an optic, which is the binos, and his mine and ID like normal. However, I want to find a raider, because the raider does get 2 timed IEDs, which are very, very powerful devices where you set them against a compound wall, and 20 seconds later they go boom.
Hey, Command, the hill to the northwest, we took one down. We've seen 1 times infantry hill to the
So
northwest.
calling out contacts to his north, which is very, very true. It's depending on how many people are actually going to push up here. I believe it's a fire team from Squad 2 and all of 1 coming up here. We have Squad 3 coming in from the east side here, but INS is pretty much, well, they returned to the Alamo, and they're going to be staying in the compounds surrounding the main fob point.
This is Squad 3 in the 733 compound, Foxtrot 7. We're taking contact from the southwest and northwest.
Yeah, we just started. Round was live about 12 minutes ago.
Okay, well, who's contact or north? Straight north of you.
I thought someone named Tortilla.
Yeah, who's in here?
Oh,
with me?
over here is
Still
perfect.
here?
I'm in here with you.
Alright.
You guys are over here?
What size element? Alright, we're moving.
Command, this is for. Do you want me to push further north?
That was the order from command.
Further north, you guys.
We
gotta
have
keep
support
moving
from
down.
1. We have support from 1.
Let's go check out what these discotechies are firing at, because they've done a lot of shooting, and I don't know if they've done a lot of damage. Who is command for each side? The command for each side being Dorf as the US, with his SLs being Phoenix, Aethel, Bump, and Assault. And on the INS side, we have HML, with his SLs being Revy, Axe Gaming, Bikar, and Storm. Yeah, we can see these Dishkas firing off, and I mean they're really not doing much. They're just being a loud thing shooting off in the distance. I think they're only suppressing this one guy, which is Kennett, who I believe was an S. Maybe he might have been taking a place for one. Yeah, he was waiting for Phoenix to reconnect.
As long as it's disjointed, you're not going to be effectively
Here we have Axe Gaming moving up forward. He's going to be right on top of the villagers really soon here. We'll start to see how this combat unfolds with old INS versus new INS. However, the villagers do get M16s for their main weapons. Phoenix has no idea that there's guys on his wall. He has absolutely no idea.
That's pretty close.
Now he does. Now he definitely does. Grenade goes out on Phoenix side. I think it went short. Yeah, it did.
Watch out for creature charges.
You can see just more INS forces just wrapping around. I can't find any Raider right now. The Raider might have been taken out. Phoenix peeks, he drops one. One vaults over the wall, and he gets Phoenix. Alrighty. That's quite lucky right there to kill it right off of a vault. Who is this SL? Axe Gaming. Going off. He's leading the charge.
Nade out, nade out.
Command, this is 4. We're on the radio tower. What do you want us to do? Do you want us sitting on the perimeter?
4, trying to see if you have eyes on any contact to your west.
He's also holding his rifle
I need you to
fairly
peek
weird here.
the corner.
Command, be advised, I've taken over Squad.
Last time I checked, you're not supposed to be holding your rifle like that when you're shooting directly at enemies. Barrel down anyways.
Okay, I've got a fire team across the river. They're
So
gonna start.
Kennett has taken over Phoenix's command, who is the guys we're looking at right now. As Founder Eric, one of the last guys on the northern section here, goes down. So we have Kennett behind most of them, but he's just not being active. And we got 2 men We got Rabbit and Bigaroo. Just kind of the two guys left inside the compound. Something that I find interesting is these no map markers. There's certain scenarios that happen, like Silas being off on his own. He has probably no idea that he's off on his own. And he's looking directly at INS command HML. He's on top of a hill. He's waiting for him to peek.
Phoenix. Someone took you, Phoenix.
I took over for the next.
Alright.
If you hear me.
Yeah, I hear you. How many guys you have left?
This is definitely not an operation that the U.S. want to maneuver on, as they do not have any map markers. They got to be stationary and let the INS attack them and look out upon them. It's so hard to communicate and position your men when you don't know where they are exactly. These Dishkotekis definitely knowing where the where the last two are in this building. However, I really do doubt that they're going to be able to do anything with these Dishkas. And Kenneth, again, I'm not sure exactly what he's doing. He can totally help out a squad if he moves into position right now.
Enemy squad is still moving to our position.
He might be worried about the Dishkoteki seeing him and killing him, but that's really not something that you should be worried about. What he should be worried about is the guys behind him on a radio tower. He gets hit twice.
Enemy squad is still moving on our position to the west. They are 200 meters now.
Remember to watch out for breach charges.
And
they get close,
yeah, there we go. Kenneth goes down.
Grenades over the wall.
INS have taken over radio tower. And yeah, he's just going to get close for them to get back onto the Alamo. Let's get kills real fast here. We're at 2 and 7. How's it going, Nasty Nate?
Okay.
Welcome to the stream.
So I'm alone here in the north and I hear a techie. Do you want me to try to kill it or what?
We got one guy who got RPG'd. Wow. All right, he got right through this whole entire corridor and into or through the hallway, through the doorway. You can see right there. That's a really nice lat shot.
There's two of them.
Okay. Where are you at?
Discus, watch fire.
Guys, you're pushing up.
Flashing 9-9.
Really close to the contacts. Yep.
Trying to find where INS
Move
command is here,
into,
'cause I don't see him right now. There he is.
To attack.
Disappeared. He's up here with these HML, and we have, I believe it's Silas? Yeah, Silas.
And then, when things quiet up a
Could
little bit,
possibly
then,
spot him if he's looking the
try to
right way.
evacuate us any way possible. Or kill them too. Either or.
See, Axe Gaming Squad is starting to clear out the building fully. We got Big
Building fair,
Ragu,
building
the
fair.
last
Nice frag,
remaining
nice frag.
villager, over to the side. Axe goes down to Big Ragu. See where these INS can be coming in from here. Are both teams INS model? Yes, sorta. The US team have one squad, which are the US. Everything else, the other 3 squads, are the old INS models. So they're not the new ones, they're the old ones. And the INS, the actual insurgents, have the new INS model.
He's only lost one guy. This bag of Joe.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Big is about to get peeked here.
One casualty.
Yeah, Big goes down.
Yeah, we're not taking contact.
So you can see these are the old INS models. These are the new ones.
They might have circled us actually.
Understood.
Basically, the lore behind this is the one US squad have survived an ambush and retreated back to a village, and the villagers have taken them under their wing to protect them. However, they're all basically just recruits, which means they get 2 mags and 1 bandage. So they're not going to be able to really do much, and they need the villagers to protect them.
Make sure your guys know to only engage if they're breaching the compound.
I have my own hunting knife. What?
Only in the fence.
I just let him know.
And yeah, obviously the insurgents don't like the U.S., so they're going to be killing the U.S. and, well, the insurgents are known to kill civilians who get in their way of their objectives. So.
They're following the river on the other slope.
Oh, I didn't need that. Fuck.
RPG goes out. It lands pretty much straight over everything. These INS are very, very
Hit hard from north here soon.
far off.
Tell me if you're
They're not fighting how INS should be fighting,
You're gonna stay there.
especially since they do get the 2 raiders, which are timed IEDs. Sorry, they get 2 timed IEDs per the raider, and they get 2 raiders, so they are very, very powerful.
Alright, Airborne. Yeah, the other one's on your shoulders.
One down, one down.
INS nade going out, and it gets flicker. So I'm getting word in from our guy doing the buttons behind the screen, Barden, that there was a scenario that I missed where a actual INS and a villager were looking directly at each other, and they had no idea for about a minute or so, and then they realized, wait a second, this guy's not friendly, and yeah, they had a firefight, and ultimately, yeah, ultimately, I believe the INS, the actual insurgent, won that firefight.
Same with you too. Be advised things coming in.
Another nade goes out. Doesn't get anyone. There's their raider right there. Actually, here's both. No, it's RPK and a raider.
I'm gonna toss a grenade back.
Nade goes out on the villager side. It's going way far. Yeah, it goes way, way, way far.
Is it you or yourself, your buddy?
Welcome to the stream, Colin.
Alright.
I'm working my way back. I might be able to ambush him on the way back.
Stalker here. He's trying to hold these angles, but it's hard pressed for him. This is the raider's job to put an IED down and just go boom, bye bye. Oh wow, this guy, wow, okay, so he gets killed by Mr. Moneyman. And then Mr. Moneyman takes out the scout as well. Alrighty, okay, these are good trades right now. Nade's going in from both sides. Wow, it is, it's a bloodbath right now. We got 9 and 10, so it's almost back to even now.
You haven't had a single casualty
I think Aethel just went down. Yep. Yeah, Aethel just went down.
I'm just gonna hold this door. Can't make it to mech unless somebody covers it.
Enemy techie on the hill northwest, highlighting himself.
Is somebody watching West Wall?
Nade goes out.
He's trying to park the chat.
Yeah, it doesn't get anyone.
The gun pointed over.
That's one thing I do like about the INS is the amount of explosives they get. And when you get INS versus villagers, oh man, it is a lot of explosives.
Got one of the gunners.
Let's go ahead and get back up to our over top view and just kind of look and see what's going on here. INS finally starting to close that circle. They're taking a little bit of their time just to make sure they're combing through everything and make sure that it's clear. And it's definitely taken them a while. I'm trying to find their techies. Looks like we got 2 up north. I don't know where the SBG is. Let's see if we can turn name tags on and find it a little easier. I don't think it's up anymore, actually. So we got the 2 discotechies up north looking over Malakabad with about a fire team of infantry assisting them.
Okay, how many kills do you think you got on him? Athel's 2 before he died.
I'm guessing maybe 5 or 6, unconfirmed.
That's some good shit, dude. Just keep it up.
So yeah, that original squad that was attacking them has pulled back into the hill and said, yeah, you know what, we're going to wait for assistance to go ahead and to kill them.
It sure feels like it. They're on our west.
Okay.
Both technicals are neutralized. There's 1 driver and 1 of them.
You're saying
Roger.
just 1 driver in each one of the techies. Let's go and check it out. That is true, yeah. They shot out both the gunners on those discotechies. Whoever is shooting them out is an amazing shot. So I've been hearing them call it out the entire round, and we're looking at 11 and 11. So it is completely even right now for, I mean, this is definitely an INS-sided op. The U.S. and the village forces are not made to win this one.
On my position in the compound with the Rangers.
Is that enemy on my hill to the east?
Oh, fuck yeah. They're nading us now.
So that squad that was originally attacking this, what is this, western compound, has decided to go and break off and move east to the main compound. And they're moving slowly through the field. I mean, all the villagers in U.S. are inside, so they're not really going to be spotting them, except if the Assault peeks this corner right now. No, I don't think he can. Yeah, he can't. See, oh wow, okay, already, boom, we got 1 raider going off. I didn't even notice the raider snuck up. So that time AD blows, and there we go. Here goes the second one. Boom, another breach of charge. Oh my gosh, that's it's a lot of explosives. I think this guy's gonna sit on another one. Yeah, maybe not. Another ID goes off. Man, that is a lot of breacher charge. They're ready to push in this compound, and they haven't even cleared everything out yet.
Hey, we get contact here by squad 1.
Say again?
Contacted here by squad 1's position. I got 1.
That's an A firm. They're on the northern, down on the western wall.
Yeah, this guy's realizing he does not want to peek that doorway.
Okay, so coming into this wall, it sounds like.
I got heavy movement my east.
Say again,
I'm on your exterior.
Another breach of charge goes off. It gets, I think, a few in that compound at least. He must have heard that IED get placed and decided to go ahead and run away. Ran right back to his position. So he's watching his corners. He gets another one. That's all they gotta do. They just gotta watch their corners. And it is interesting firefight here, but it's like 2 compounds at once. I think even this western one's getting assaulted. Yeah, they did. The western one did get assaulted, but it's only by 1 person. He went down. Another breach of charge goes off. Doesn't get anyone in that compound over there. More INS about to peek this wall. it's a non-stop firefight here. It's just everywhere. I don't know which corner to look at because they keep on moving around so much. See, we are airborne and a raider and Tortilla coming with him. That's one U.S. trooper dead right there. Tortilla.
Pass the barbed wire on the same side of the wall. Edge barbed wire.
Tortilla peeks Spaceman. Spaceman gets him.
I'm with you, SL.
Alright, everyone listen up. Everyone listen up.
I'll give you a bandage.
Oh,
Nade goes out on Warrior. Warrior goes down. And we got, it's here, Revy, Matt, Behave, all ready to storm this compound here. It's, I mean, US is doing a great job killing them. We're at 24 and 17, but are they doing good enough? That is the question.
As long as one survives.
Poke it through the wall. Still have good eyes.
Oh, SL gets one. Spaceman's the only one alive. Spaceman gets one. He gets one more. That's all he needs. Actually, he needs two more.
We need you alive.
Assault's down, taking over for squad 1.
See, watch. They're checking both angles now. They're trying to get it all covered in.
Rangers down to 5.
SL peeks it. Oh, he doesn't get him. He gets him with the pre-fire. Wow.
I'm guessing our west side's compromised.
So over on the, what is this, north side? Yeah, north side. There's only one man remaining. That is Matt Bob. He's hiding in the weed. Got a nade going out. Heard the pin. He decides otherwise. Matt Bob gets to live another day, I guess. Oh, I think I just heard a, yeah. We got a breach of charge. Just got placed down. Right over here, you can see. There's the ID right there. So once that blows up, Match Bob is going to get charged. That's for sure. There we go. ID goes off. Expecting them to go and storm this compound now. They might just assume that it's clear. Nope, there they go. Now they're storming it. Matt Bob's actually laying down and looking down inside the weeds so they can't see him. They might not see him even if they check the weed. Oh, unless he looks up like that. Is no one gonna check this? I don't think anyone's gonna check it. No one's gonna check where Matt Bob is hiding. Yeah, Matt Bob is getting away for free. He got oh man, he got a get out of jail for free card, that's for sure. Alrighty. You are a lucky one, Matt Bob. So check back on kills real fast here. So INS catching up with 24 v 26. There we go. INS raiding into the southern compound now. Oh, there we go. Breach of charge goes off. Gets the guy in the second story Dwarf.
That has to be the last one.
They're pushing. Got one. Oh, but he gets... Does he get both of them? No, he doesn't. You can see his arms, I think, peek through. He's going to rush him since he's bandaging. Can he get his gun up in time?
Gotcha.
Oh, wow. He gets him. I think he just shot him right in the toe.
Copy.
Yeah, I think he shot him right in the toe.
Hey, Guido, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still alive.
I think they're breaching your building.
Virtuous goes down to CPS.
They're directly west of me, where you were last time.
This was the villagers had this until they didn't.
There's a guy coming behind me. Airborne.
Okay. Just one?
Alpha Gudu drops one. Is he gonna get two?
Okay.
No, he doesn't. He gets shot through the window. Yeah. So we got Matt Bob and two more left in the compound. Oh no, Matt Bob, don't do it.
Any other command element?
Oh no, Matt Bob. He got rushed by PPSH and he goes down. There's just 2 men remaining. It's a K9 and we are airborne.
Just fucking hold your ground, bud.
I think they're gonna breach this door.
Kill them all. I try and.
Go like this. Good, nice wide POV so we can see everything.
Do they think we got more? Popping smoke.
I don't know.
Most likely, these raiders probably have more breacher charges, so I would expect them to use them to the full extent on this one compound, because they know every other building is clear.
I think. Imagine if they could.
He's going to my. He's going to my south now.
Roger.
He's just walking around to my southwest.
Nothing with the dart.
No, not yet.
They think I'm a dead body.
Let's go and count INS here. We got 2, 5, 7 INS up versus 2 Americans. Keep in mind, these 2 Americans only have 2 mags, so they are going to have a hard time fighting off 7 dudes without running out of ammo, but they can try. Someone comes through the door. He gets shot at. He instantly tucks back in.
Yeah.
Oh, they know. They're going to push it. We are airborne. Goes down. So he gets the second one. He does. Oh, man. That beautiful AK spray gets both of them without US taking out anyone. So that doesn't be the end of Session 2, Round 1. If you like what you saw, go ahead and make sure to sign up for these events at squadops.gg. We host them every Saturday and Wednesday. This upcoming Wednesday being the open op, so you don't even need SOP Basic to join in. Also, if you like playing squad, if you sign up on the server, you do get priority queuing in all of our public servers. And then, of course, you can also follow us at squadops or twitch.tv/squadops and youtube.com/squadops.
That's like extreme overkill.
So yeah. We'll be back in 5 with round 2.
Dorf, I don't know how I survived that explosion and you didn't.
Exactly.
It's like
I
the
don't
same
know
shit
how
with
that killed me. How did that kill me?
Alpha Guido, you
I think it was
cheated
closer. I think it was
twice.
closer to your end of the building. I think that's why.
All right, gents, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out to SOTT Basic. I'm your instructor today. It's Hammering Hutch. You guys can simply just call me Hutch. When we're suppressing an enemy target, the whole intent of that is to keep their heads down so an adjacent unit can maneuver onto them. All right, and during this process, we have a thing that happens automatically and organically within each, either whether it be buddy team or fire team, is there's no lull in the gunfire, thus talking guns. Open fire. Contact front. Alpha, bound. He sees me. I'm down. Bravo, down. I'm up. He sees me. I'm down. Alright, Bravo You're now in what is known as a file. You're now in what is known as a staggered column, and usually used when moving from one location to another where contact is imminent. Those are your basic formations that we utilize in squad ops. The SOTT Advanced Weapons Systems course was created to ensure Squad Ops participants share the same knowledge and understanding of the use and applications of mission-specific weapons and the basic tactics involved in their deployment. The Automatic Rifleman. The Automatic Rifleman is the foundation of a fire team and/or squad. The job of the Automatic Rifleman is to deliver a high volume of prolonged, effective suppressing fire on enemy positions to allow the maneuver of friendly units during offensive operations and the repelling of enemy attacks in defensive operations. The Grenadier, a key member of the fire team and squad. The Grenadier is first and foremost a rifleman who is capable of delivering accurate fire of both high explosive and smoke rounds on point and area targets at varying distances. One of the other added benefits of the Grenadier is to engage dead space, which is essentially an area that cannot be hit by direct fires. The Light Anti-Tank Gunner. Soldiers carrying light anti-tank weapons are, just as Grenadiers, riflemen first. They are the ideal infantry-based counter to both lightly armored and thin-skinned vehicles. At short, medium, and far distances, the rockets fired are a viable weapon against groups of infantry as well. The SOTT Advanced Weapons Systems course, although not a requirement, is highly encouraged for Squad Ops participants to join to expand their knowledge of how to utilize the tools that are given to us within Squad.
Roadblock ahead. Shrek and Matt, move in to clear it.
outside. Make sure they're hidden.
Alrighty, guys, welcome back to Session 2, Round 2 of Squad Ops One Life Events Operation Alamo. I'm XF commentating for you tonight, and we have Barton doing all the camp stuff behind the scene. Operation Alamo is a little bit of a special op in the fact that it is INS versus US. However, there's only one squad of actual US troopers. Everything else is what we call the villagers. So 3/4 of the US team are villagers, which are the old INS models. If you even can remember what they look like, we can see some of them right here.
I'm so glad we brought back Mark.
So it's it'll be interesting to see how. I mean, we saw it played out last round. We even had a I believe an SL stare directly at a enemy and not realize it's enemy and then get shot right in the face. So it's definitely going to happen. It's just a matter of when. But let's go and talk about the actual op itself. We'll bring up the map here. 7:45. And as you can see, I think the map's coming up, right? Right, Barton? So the map should be okay, there we go. So the INS start at any one of the red circles, and the US force or coalition forces, that's not what they call them, I'm just calling them the coalition forces, start at any one of the yellow, or start inside the yellow dotted line area. The actual US squad must remain inside that that yellow dotted line during the entire event. However, everyone else can move around and choose where they want to go. However, without them having any optics, not even any binos, the villagers are going to have a hard time fighting off insurgents that have, you know, a lot more weaponry than them. Talking about weaponry, let's talk about kits. For the US side, you have the US squad, which get 1 SL, and then 8 recruits. So they get no actual riflemen or anything like that. So that means they get 2 magazines and 1 bandage. So overall, US effective forces, very, very little. For the civilian squads or the villagers, you have 1 elder, which gets the M16, 1 doctor, which I believe gets the, I think it's the M16. No, he gets PPSH. And then the farmer and tradesman, which get, I think farmer gets like the M16 and tradesman gets the M16 or the AK. And command is also an elder as well. And they get no vehicles, no fob, anything like that. So basically, they're all based off of infantry, as the US have retreated back to the villagers to get their assistance and to protect them from the insurgents that are hunting them down. On the INS side, however, per squad, they get 2 ARs, 1 LAT, 2 raiders, which each raider gets 2 breacher charges, and it has a PPSH. So they're very, very dangerous in close quarters, and 1 medic. And then on top of that, for the entire platoon, they get 2 scouts, 2 discotechies, and 1 SPG techie. So they are extremely powerful, the INS. And it's all about how well can the villagers in US hold their corners and just, you know, kind of, you know, maneuver around the INS. Hopefully use the fact that they have similar camouflages to their advantage to hide a little bit. So we got our live time 7:45, so we're about 3 minutes out. Looks like INS are doing their brief right now. They're splitting up their guys into 2 of the red circles. 1 to the direct north of where the US and coalition forces have set up, and 1 to the direct east.
It's kind of like I want them to ambush. Yeah, we're gonna platoon brief too, so let's get up over there. Platoon brief.
All right, so it sounds like they're going to be doing platoon brief on the US side, US and coalition. So we'll be able to listen on them and see what their actual plan is. So yeah, they're gathering together, so we're gonna listen in on them right now.
Hey, don't touch him! Don't touch him! He won't come back.
White man. Oh, that's true. We can touch him. Praise the white man.
Hold on. Hold comms, you guys. Don't do that every time, please.
Stop.
I lost brain cells listening to that, please. Alright, is this everyone? How can we tell?
No.
Perfect.
Oh no,
Still
it's
got more
not.
coming
Hey,
late.
I'll get them.
Stay still.
No, they know.
boys.
They know. Polish. They know. They got ears. They know. It's okay.
I don't think so. If they're not here
Stop
yet.
vaulting, please, guys. Stop vaulting. Let's chillax for a second.
All right.
Just chillax.
This isn't cool.
Sit tight.
It's just rude.
Man, now that I'm looking at him,
All right,
I missed
Okay,
these.
hold
Alright,
comms,
this
comms,
is no
comms,
different than
comms.
any platoon brief, so stop it.
Exactly. Alright, so, welcome to another event, round 2. It was round 2 of the same event. Good job last time. You guys showed great CQB tactics. You guys killed all of them. You guys were behind at first, and then you kind of won it, so that was great. This round, we are doing the opposite, so we're defending the recruit team, or the recon team. So, Storm's squad is going to be said team. They're all recruits. They're going to be held up in the compound to our direct north, marked with red fob. It's over rallies, hold on. You guys get the gist. You're going to be in there. Storm squad is going to be in there. You guys are going to be in the upper level. You're going to stay out of the garages as best as possible, and stay out of windows, doors. You're hiding. Axe squad, that's squad 3. His squad is going to split up into buddy teams and have each buddy team in one of these compounds marked with mine marker. Hold on. Have a buddy team to one of those compounds. They're basically trying to delay or ambush the insurgents as they push into those compounds to clear them. Revy squad, squad 4, will be taking radio tower on the east, trying to get a vantage point, basically do what the insurgents did to him last round, and delay. And then B-Car will be coming onto the west on that sniper mark to get a vantage point over there. So, if anything happens to the US team at any point, we will call Alamo, and all teams will kind of reposition and rush back to help their defense. B-Car and Revy will be really slippery, and they will try to maneuver as much as they can, just in case, anything happens.
Seconds.
I'm aware. Any questions on that?
So the second stories are less vulnerable to IED?
I'm not too sure about that. That's actually a good point. None of them... I just want you guys to be on second story, because first story is, you can see through the first story easily with the garages.
Copy. Copy.
If there are no other questions, SL's go break them out, set for live.
Come on. Alright, everyone follow me. Alright, I want 2 guys in here.
Alrighty, so that is the U.S. and coalition forces brief. Let's go over commands real fast. We have HML as the U.S. command currently with Revy, Axe Gaming, B-Car, and Stormfront under his command, with the other side being Dorf, Phoenix, Bag of Joe, Bump. Hold on. Yeah, Dorf's command with his SLs being Phoenix, Bag of Joe, Bump, and Assault. And yeah, perfect timing. We are live right now. I just realized that I had the U.S. deployment thing right above my screen, so I'm gonna go quickly run out of main and get out of there. This shouldn't take that long, as everyone's just kind of repositioning right now.
AFK bump. No, I'm good. I'm sorry. All right, catch it up. Sorry about that. Don't worry, you're not.
One of my guys just connected as a dropper rally.
Techies are coming close to the north.
Contact on me. 1 times enemy infantry.
It's already right off the bat. There's already contact.
Alright.
Yeah, I just killed 1 time.
Techies come up very, very close to the INS.
You want us to keep going?
Yeah, Joe, keep.
We're engaging.
Copy that.
We got contact at 300 meters, our due north.
It's like only 1 kill on the INS side right now, which is this one man we're looking at over.
Copy that.
Squad 4, your primary objective is looking over Squad 1's position, making sure if any contacts go over top of them, you're there to stop them. Copy?
And wow, all right. So the villagers already set up on this hill, and they are fighting them off. However, they got one on their. They got two. Yeah, they got the buddy teams moving out into positions right now, and one squad moving way out to radio tower. It's really far away. SPG shot just barely missing them. It's going super fast. But these guys, I think, are gonna. Yeah, they're gonna. The villagers are gonna beat the INS coming up the hill to the top. I hear a techie. I don't see it though. Oh, there it is. It's on the backside of the hill. So maybe not.
Taking multiple RPG volleys from our north-northeast.
And they are getting stuck on the backside of this hill thanks to the SPG.
Pull southwest too. You're gonna flank her.
Wow. And there's Emperor Stalin there, getting lucky with a frag rocket from an SPG. I would be worried about Revi pulling them onto this side of the mountain, as this is where the SPG is going to be able to directly hit them. So anything that the SPG lands on top of is going to hit infantry. Just like that. And on top of it, they got INS above them. Dishka overwatching. It gets one, rails him with a 50 cal.
Copy that. I got eyes on that vehicle. It's heading north.
We got close contacts east on the by radio tower.
Copy that. For hard point, take out as many as you can.
Yep.
Two enemy sit rep over there.
This Dishkeki being extremely aggressive. He's not invincible, that's for sure. Not even the up armored version. They got to be extremely careful with their positioning right now, because they are stuck in between INS and the hilltop and everything across the valley.
Right on top of me. Is that any of you guys?
I'm looking back at these villagers up here to the north side. They're getting pretty much pinned down from the insurgents to their direct north.
Copy that. 1 and 4.
It's just single shots.
Ford, pull off the tower.
Yeah, we're falling back. We're falling back. We're getting some heavy fire. We can't.
I'm not sure these INS are really deciding right now to maneuver. It looks like they sent one squad over to the east to join 2 and 4. I think that's where they found the weak spot to be. Or they're probably, they're probably going to push up this side, where we're looking at right now, at the middle of the screen. At least that's what I would do as a commander. See INS, they're trying to, or villagers, they're trying to get back down into the valley, but they're getting pummeled from up top. They can't retreat fast enough. The Supreme is it's getting heavily suppressed here. If I was him, I would just kind of like play dead for a solid 5 minutes and then move for the rock. Because there is everyone focusing on him right now. Yeah, they really want this one guy in particular dead. It is just one big middle finger just to this one guy. Oh my gosh, man. The amount of ammo they've already put on this guy is just insane. That's mind-boggling right there. Forget that I can't actually look at the map to see where the villagers are. And it looks like the villagers to the south are, they've retreated because the INS have charged across the hill and be pushing over them very, very soon. So they're going to be fighting this valley pretty dang fast.
Move them up to radio tower on the southeast. Have them flank radio tower. Copy?
Solid copy.
Alright, they know that we're here. They naded us.
Copy that one.
nowhere here yet.
Got 2 SLs side by side. Actually, probably command. Yeah, command and SL side by side.
Copy that. 4 can give sit rep.
Okay, come on in.
So these guys pretty much just kind of, you know, chilling inside their compound. All the U.S. forces they don't really want to push out. We got this fire team. I believe this is Assault Squad 1's fire team for the INS side, pushing up through the middle, trying to pincer off, what is that, Squad 4, which is, man, I forget who is this commander, or SL that's taking it over. It is Revy, Squad 4, yeah.
They still have 5 or 6 guys alive.
Copy that. 1, 3.
3's 8 strong.
Copy that. 3 to your current position.
So he told these, or the command told these buddy teams down here to the south to move out and then over to radio. And I don't know if anyone is actually looking over this way. Let's go over to radio and see where they are looking. Looking at it, no, they're all facing directly towards the main fob location and just shooting right into it.
Command, what do you want 2 doing?
2's gonna be depending on you. I believe there's some contacts on the south at their old position.
Yep, they're taking contact from the radio tower currently.
Yeah,
outside of the building.
Yeah, there's an insane amount of INS up here on the hill. That is, that's a lot of insurgent forces.
Wait, what the hell? Who are we taking fire from? That's not from radio. Oh, wrong.
Yeah, you might be taking fire at Fox 768. There are contacts at Fox 768.
These guys up on radio, like, they're looking over the village, but they're not really seeing anything. I think they're just waiting for orders. We do got the Dishka firing over at these flanking villagers, but not making any contact with any of them. Ah, there we go. So the guys on the north side are actually shooting at them, way up there on their north.
Outside of the perimeter after live. Am I wrong?
You can move out of
4 sit rep.
but it doesn't say you can move. We're still holding the compound. I'm gonna go check out this contact that is apparently on the north.
Okay, we can't move any farther south. We're already outside of the boundary.
Hello?
Copy that.
Our current grid is probably 6855.
But you have to stay. You have to stay in the boundary even after live. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
compounds, but we enforce the same rules on them, which is why we forced them off of radio tower at the beginning of the last round.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, what do you want us to do? We can't flank radio then.
So there's a little bit of talking right there about the good old rules right there in command, just trying to decide what the command wants to do with that flanking element, because they are in a good location to do something. It's just about maneuvering them and choosing where he wants them to go. And that is a very hard thing to choose. Surgeons closing the distance here onto the this compound.
Yeah, ZM, is that you? ZM, probably ZM, get over here, ZM.
Lucky. He's a lucky one. He almost gets hit. Nade goes out, barely misses, or getting inside the compound, I should say.
Don't be afraid to sit rep. I don't see the map. I want to know what's going on.
They're
taking heavy distant fire from the radio.
Copy that.
They're on the north side of this compound.
I think that, yeah, alright, so they set down a breacher charge right there. That's the IED, or timed IED, I should say, not breacher. Yeah, they know it too. They think they're dead, but little they know it's this far away now. They're actually running to it. Oh no. They barely dodge it. Oh man. They barely dodge it. They ran out into the open with it. Now, if Zam was able to watch this outside, he could totally kill them.
They just hopped.
Okay, copy that. We'll start moving.
Thank you. 4 against it, rep.
Them putting down charges. Listen closely.
Yes.
Dude, no.
I don't know how we're alive at this point in time.
They're trying to breach your...
Oh, it's Supreme. He finally gets killed up on top of the hill. See a massive amount of suppressor fire going out from the insurgents off to the east. I think, yeah, it looks like 2 of the men went down. Yeah, 2 of the men went down over here. So there was just 1 man, or sorry, 2 men remaining on the outside. Yeah, there we go. Another breach of charge goes down. Yeah, right there. And look, he called out the breach of charge, and he's telling everyone to push out of that building. It's in the wrong one, though. I'm surprised he heard that that IED go down. There goes, it pops off. I mean, they're all out in the open right now. This one squad could wipe them. Except it's just, they're barely out of their view. Just barely.
Golf 765 cop. They keep using breacher charges on 4, which is good. 4, you're doing an excellent job over there. Keep up the good work. 3, you give me a sit rep.
We are getting...
Thanks, Captain. It means a lot. Definitely go and recommend this stream to others, and also just, you know, give squad ops a little shout out.
Hold. 4, give me strength down.
I'm 7 strong, maybe 6 in combat.
Copy that. 1, give me strength count.
Oh wow, Pipe Funk on the outside. He gets, you know, mowed down by Bump over here. ZK.
He's dead. Okay, never mind. He's dead.
SC movement, second floor in the compound, 330.
330, second floor. Copy. Yeah, we know. That's
Hey,
where we
sure we got
did
battle spacing. We're trying to get on my southeast or southwest.
Oh, this is a fucking
That's where
small
we're
hill.
carrying rounds at.
Yeah, I know that. That's why I'm up here.
HML command is actually on the outside. And, I mean, he could possibly peek up and get 1 or 2, but it's really hard to keep on going after you do that. They need more villagers on the outside like this, just in these, like, skirmishes areas where they're, you know, they're laying down in these bushes. They had them all scattered around and just guerrilla tactic it. That's how they're going to win. You know, the fact they're all, you know, stuck inside the building and they have so many explosives, they know they have so many explosives as they were on that team last round. They should really be using, you know, guerrilla tactics and being outside, skirmishing them all over the place.
In the field, G717.
So is that enemies at 156?
We'll go back over to this compound on the southeast side. Looks like 1 went down on the villager side here. So Bump right now is firing off on that flanking element that HML was trying to maneuver into position here. Looks like they only kill 1, and 4 more remain.
I think they're on the commander's position firing at us from that
Command's down.
But what's interesting here is these 2 men, actually sorry, only 1 man now. Uh oh, breach of charge goes down in the main compound. They're all running out. They all heard it. They're telling them run, 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 run. Should be a second charge. There we go. So that ID goes off. So he's not gonna have any more explosive. Nade goes out, goes into the courtyard. Not anyone. Let's see what kills are fast. We're at 8 and 14, so the insurgents are up by 6. That's It's quite a substantial amount right there.
Right now is to push forward. If we fall back, they're just gonna pick us from behind.
Then do that. Do whatever you need to do, 3.
Looks like they're still attacking Squad 4's compound.
Yeah, they're using breacher charges on that as well. 4, are you up?
Do you mind running, seeing if it's clear to run west?
I don't think 4's up anymore.
All their, no, squad 4 is up. We're 6 strong. We're in contact.
Doorways 260.
They've probably used like 6.
This raider really wants to push Revy, but he's a little bit cautious about it. I think he's gonna volt over the wall. I don't know. He's trying to decide what to do here. He knows he's one man. Okay, so he volts over. He might get 1 or 2 if he goes fast enough.
Okay, that techie's rolling down from the northeast.
Let's take a look at the INS. You can see they're starting to close in, but we'll see how long they actually last here. US should really be up on kills, US and villagers, and they're not. So it's quite a bit of a problem. See, like, look at Dresmon right here. I think I was talking about him previously. He's not in the best position. Instead of being in that bush, he should probably be in, like, this bush right here. A little better cover. But if he turns around right now, he can just throw a nade over and, you know, get 2. Maybe look over his shoulder, get another 3. But that's what they gotta do. They gotta do guerrilla tactics. Oh, I think he hears him. They're all stacked up. If he throws 1 nade.
Work your way over to squad 1's position. Storm just got clapped. Unfortunate.
Okay, they're running across the road. Oh, you're looking the wrong way, man. You're looking the wrong way. Oh no. Like, he heard that AK fire now. There, he gets 1. Now it's just the SL. But we got INS on the compound right now. I think a breacher charge went down underneath. I think. I'm not sure.
Copy that. 1, give me sit rep over there. How many contacts you taking? How many losses?
Just 2.
There we go. Breacher charge goes off. It gets 2. Oh, very nice. Oh, he gets in. He doesn't look at him at all. Didn't even turn around after he got shot. That medic, he knows he's in there now. The SL he got up there, he died. This is it's interesting. Desmond gets the SL on the outside as well. I'm telling you, man, you gotta be a gorilla when you're undergunned. He gets another one. Oh my gosh, Desmond popping off. Let's keep on going, buddy. And it looks like 2 men on the just 1 on the outside went down. Epic Smile changes corner, gets a medic as he peeks him. Wow, this and this guy bled out before he could bandage. This is all of a sudden going very, very well for the US. We're at 20 and 20. We're even again. That is insane. They went up like 10 kills all of a sudden. Peeks the corner. He gets hit by CPS. He hears him bandaging. Come on, just push him. You know he's bandaging. You want to do it? You want to do it? Oh, now it's now you're too late. Ah, there we go. Axe Gaming joins in for the fun. Now let's get overhead view here. So all the INS here that we're looking at that's off the screen are dead. So all the INS that are left are these guys running through the valley in the open. And well, let's just say the reinforcements are here and are ready to shoot over them. All of them hit the deck. Bump tries to make across the road. He gets popped by command HML. Here we got Axe Gaming on the roof with his M16. The Discoteki shooting right over him. He's trying to hit the Discoteki, but I mean, he's getting suppressed by a 50.
I need
Techi's pushing up closer.
Strength count. Who's up?
Yeah, this round definitely turned around very, very fast. I'm actually really glad to see the U.S. just start to destroy them like this. We got this. I think this is actually the southern element. No, this is Squad 4. These are the original guys that are in this compound right now. All of Bump's men pushed through the valley without getting in contact with Squad 4. I don't even know how. And well, yeah, now they're gonna be pincering them, and everyone in this valley is dead.
They're running towards you. They're running through the smoke towards the Alamo.
Command's down. Be advised, command is down.
Come on, you can see in Polish. There we go.
I don't think we have a who's next in command. Is it me?
Just looking at, looks like we got one INS up who is Spaceman, and we got Siago with a Discoteki, which is Kenneth, and I think that's it. Yeah, we got a Discoteki and 2 men. That is it. Siago's pushing Desmond. Desmond gets him again. Oh my gosh, man. Or Desmond. Desmond is just destroying this round. See how many kills he has. He has 5 kills. He is most definitely the MVP of this round. I gotta give him that, man. He is going off. Where is this Discoteki? I've completely lost it. It was just right here. I was just over it. I hear it. There it is. I think Kenneth got shot off of it. Yeah, I think Kenneth got shot off of it. I don't see him anywhere near it. Yeah, he totally did. So there is just 1 man remaining. That is Spaceman. He is in the field and probably panicking. Let's look at our kills. We're at 29 and 21. Wow, that was very close for a little bit. I was sure the INS were going to win just because of how well they were storming, and then all of a sudden, the U.S. just took over and started destroying them. They came in right at the end and just, I mean, their flank murdered everyone on the outside of the buildings. HML carrying the team. You were command. Let's see where you are. You got 8 kills. Wow, that's pretty good right there. Between you and Desmond staying on the outside and just destroying them on the outside of the compound. Yeah, that was very good on your guys' part. It's like they know that he's in that field, but they don't know where he is in the field. Oh, now they know.
Where is he? Where is he?
Oh, he sprays into the field and Seabass gets him. Wow, that's a lucky spray by Seabass, but hey, man, a kill's a kill. Very nice job. I got to give US huge props on this end. They are not meant to win this op, and they pulled it off. That is most definitely a GG on my end. That was very nice to watch. If you enjoyed this round that was going on, make sure to check us out. Actually, tomorrow we're going to be having a mod test event. You can sign up, or you can just join in whenever we give the announcement out tomorrow, session 1 time. We're testing our hardcore mod out. So make sure to check that out as well on the squadops.gg website. And while you're there, you might as well sign up and join in the One Life events by taking SOT Basic. Or on Wednesday, we have our open operation where anyone can join without doing SOT Basic. And of course, you can follow us over at twitch.tv/squadops and youtube.com/squadops to watch all these events and all the previous events on our VODs. This was XF streaming for you tonight. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow if you're going to be joining in the mod test, if not Wednesday.